Hi, I'm Cynthia and welcome to Get Your Goals On, the video. I'm going to be showing you how to set up goals in Google Analytics and fully use this part of the tool that doesn't require any sort of technical knowledge. So just a quick introduction. My name is Cynthia. I am the creator of Digimorphs.com and I help online businesses and small businesses with their web analytics, their site traffic analysis, and I do a little bit of systems and tool streamlining as well. So what are goals? And in Google Analytics, this is a term that they decided to create to basically define specific actions, large or small, that we want people to do on our websites. So this could be something big like make a sale, so buy something that we're selling, or it could be something smaller like maybe click and sign up for a newsletter, or just download a free PDF. Whatever we want someone to do on our site, we can consider that a goal. And I like to call them also golden clicks because I feel like there's kind of golden areas of the site that we want people to click on and to interact with. So today I'm going to be showing you how to set up one of these golden clicks. And before you open up Google Analytics, before you get into the tool, I want you to think which click and which goal do you want to set up. So you don't even have to open anything on your browser. I just want you to think of your website and identify one area that you'd want to capture using this inside the tool. So this could be an opt-in. This could be, like I said, a newsletter subscription. It could be just someone getting to a specific area of your site, like a specific blog post that you find important, or a webinar or a video, whatever you're promoting or whatever you think is important right now. I want you to think and remember which page you want to capture. And for this video, I'm only going to be showing you how to capture a page. So you can't capture any sort of dynamic clicks or anything like a pop-up. It needs to be something that has its own unique URL. For a sale of any sort, it could be a thank you page, a confirmation page, and it has to be on your site. So it has to be something that you're hosting, that you have the URL for. So if you do want to capture maybe some sort of sale, if you could redirect the sale after it goes to PayPal or Shopify, whatever you have set up, if it can go back to your website and have the thank you page, then that would be great. But otherwise, just to start off, to see how this works, you can just choose any confirmation page, any page that you want to capture that's currently existing, and then you can go ahead and reset this up for anything else. So once you know this, the page you want to set up, just go to your website now and copy that URL. So you're going to save that for later when we're going to be setting up the goals. But for now, I just want you to copy that and put it in a safe space. So I'm going to be sharing my screen now and showing you the step-by-step process of creating a goal inside Google Analytics. Okay, let's get started. So if you open up Google Analytics, this is the usually the view you usually get is just in reporting, and it's an audience report. So we're actually going to be working in the admin section of the tool. Before I get into that, like I previously said, you need your thank you page. So this is for one of my services called Digital Flow. So this is the URL that I'm going to be working with. So please have the URL handy so that you can use this later. So if I go into Google Analytics again, I'm going to click into admin, and I'm going to make sure I have the view that I want. You might have different views set up, but I'm going to do my spam-free view, and you'll see that there's goals. So this is the area of the tool that we're going to be setting up a goal. So just a couple things before we get into this. You have 20 goals available to use for free with your Google Analytics account. And once you set up a goal, you can't delete it. So this is very important because you'll see that I have a couple test goals here, or some old goals, and all I can do is turn them off, but I can't create, I can't delete that. So please be mindful when you create a goal, maybe try and think about how it's going to impact you in the future. And you can always reuse a goal. So I could go in here and, potentially rename this, and just have it set up so that I can use it at another time. So I could put here, unused goal, and that will stay there. But in general, I do recommend to be conscious and try not to use all these goals unnecessarily unless you are actually gonna be using them. So we're gonna go ahead and do new goal, and it's pretty straightforward. So the first step, we're gonna just select the template, continue. Here we're gonna put the goal name. So in my case, I'm gonna put Digital Flow. That's the name of the product, the service I have purchased. That's the goal. That's the end conversion that we're tracking here. And then for type, I'm going to be selecting destination. So this is all this is that we are pointing out specifically where users are landing when they're completing this goal. Okay, so once you have that set up, you just click on continue. And so now is the most important part of the setup, where we're going to be using the URL. So here, what you want to do is you want to paste the end part of the URL. So in my case, it's going to be thank you dash u dot thank dash u dot dash digital flow, and I don't want to include the main URL here. I just want to include that. So this is going to tell the Google Analytics exactly where this happens on my site. So if you've got something else here, like if you have a .html, or if it's a PDF or whatever it is, you can add that. But it's important to just make sure that you're not including the main domain. And the equals to is fine. You can also do begins with. That will also be fine. So whichever one. Just a couple other options here. Here you could put a value. So in my case, since this is a paid product, I might actually put it's 200, the digital flow. So I might put that there. Or I might not, but the cool thing is you do end up seeing this $ value in the actual report. So that can be really interesting. So for now, I'm going to turn it off, but I can always add that. And then the funnel is also cool because if you've got several steps of a process that you want to follow, you can actually add that here, and you can see how users go from one step to the other. So this could definitely be something if you are looking at some sort of registration process, something that has more than one step, you can track that. But for now, we're just going to be adding the main URL, and I'm going to click save. And that's it. So once I'm done, I will see that goal there. Now, technically our work hasn't finished because I do recommend checking to make sure that this is set up correctly in the tool before using the data. So to do that, I would go to your page that you have set up and generate a couple views. So I would do 5 or maybe 10 refreshes just to generate fake data to test that this is capturing that goal. So I'm going to refresh the page 5 times, and then I'm going to check back into the reporting to make sure that it's set up. Now, I won't be able to do that today because it does take a little bit of time to get the data, but maybe tomorrow, and I'm going to show you the report now, but tomorrow I would click in here and I'm going to look at if there are any any of these kind of fake purchases, right? So to check, which report should you be checking? You can go to the acquisition reports, all traffic, channels, and right here, you're going to see the digital flow purchase, right? So you're going to select that. And even maybe in a couple hours, I might be able to see data in here. Now, if a day goes by and you don't see anything yet, or 24 hours go by and you still don't see anything, that means that you might have set it up incorrectly. So then you would have to go back to the admin and check, what could possibly be the issue. And I'd be happy to help. If you have any questions, you can send me an email. But that's just, it's important. This is like the most important step, because so many times we set stuff up in the tool and we don't really know if it's correctly set up. So it's really, really key to just put a little reminder in your calendar or on your phone to just check in with this and make sure that there's actual numbers in here, because otherwise you might not be able to use it and you get frustrated, with the tool. So somewhere else that you can go to check if there is data for your goals is on the left side menu, conversion, and then goals. So here you can actually see just strictly the goals that are being captured. So right now there's none yet, but I'm going to be checking back in a little bit and seeing. So this is also a place to maybe see where the goal is happening. Here you're going to get the URL, and this again can help you troubleshoot if it isn't working correctly, or if you're seeing a different URL here, then you can understand why. So this is another kind of part of the reporting that you can use. That's it. You did it. You created a goal. Wasn't that bad? It was pretty awesome. So if you have any questions, or if anything comes up in the process where you're like, I don't know what to do, just let me know and I'd be happy to help you troubleshoot. You can send me an email at cynthia@digimorphs.com, or you can contact me via Instagram. The handle is Digimorphs with S. Or you can send me a message via Twitter too at Pacheco_Cynthia. So whichever method you prefer, I'm happy to help. And if you liked learning this extra little thing about Google Analytics, and you know how important Google Analytics is in your business, I'm offering a 4-week course in January. That's for beginners for Google Analytics. It's called GA for VAs, and the idea is to show you the ins and outs of Google Analytics in a super simple way that you can work through. There's weekly lessons, some homework, not too much, but just some exercises to get you going in the tool. There's some reporting templates for you to use, and just a whole lot of good stuff for you to be using. There's a couple different options in terms of how you want to take the course. There's a self-paced option, there's a community option where you get a weekly call, and then there's an accelerated track where you get a couple calls with me, and it's a little bit more intensive for those of you who want to just get into it more. And I just wanted to give everybody the opportunity to learn about the tool. So for you, my fellow video watcher, I have a couple special bonuses to offer you because, you've stuck through this video. So if you purchase this course through this video, and I'm going to be giving you a little bit of a code, a bonus code, you're going to get one extra call with me where I walk you through whatever you need to go through with the tool. And this, even if you take the self-paced option, you will get a call where, I can answer specific questions or show you how to do things that you weren't sure how to do, or any extra questions. And as well, I will do one spam setup for any site you wish. So as you may or may not know, spam is an important part of the tool. Having a spam-free view helps you see the real data that's coming into your site, and this is just a crucial part of setting up the tool. So I will set this up for you and maintain it for a month. if you purchase it through this video and through the code. So what you're going to do is, if you're interested in purchasing, you're going to go to digimorphs.com/GA4VAs, and you're going to go ahead and pick the option that you want. And then when you're in the checkout, you're going to have a special instructions box, and in there you're going to put get your goals on. So that's going to tell me that you got this bonus, and we'll set up the additional services that you get and the bonuses that you get. So I'd love to get you in the course. It's going to be a great way to start the new year. And yeah, if you have any questions, as always, please email me at cynthia@digimorphs.com, and we'll be in touch. Hope you enjoyed the video and have a great day.